dear students, how are you all? I hope all of you are fine. Be safe at your home, children. Yes, in this class I am here with a new chapter. Chapter 3, that is subtraction. So how to do the subtraction? You already learnt about how to subtract the 2 digits numerals. So and 3 digits numerals also. So in this class we are going to learn how to subtract the 4 digits numerals. So you can see the board there. So we can subtract in 2 forms. That is, we can subtract the 4 digits numeral or a 3 digit subtraction. We can do in vertically and horizontally we can do, children. So first we can see the how to subtract given numerals in the form of horizontally. So to do this one, you can see there we have to place the given numerals in horizontally, okay, and start with the ones place digits to subtract. See here 6 is there, so you have to subtract from 6 to 1. What will there? So 6, if you subtract 1, you will get 5. You have to write, this is a ones place digits, no? So you have to write under the ones place, okay, and then we have to subtract the tens place digits. The tens place digits you have to subtract. So from 9 to 5 you have to subtract. 9, we have a 9, and if you subtract 5, what you will get? 4 you will get. Very good. 4 you have to write here. And then here in hundreds place we have a 7, and here we have a 3. So when you are going to subtract, children, it possible only when the subtracted, you are starting from big number to small number, it will be easy to subtract. So you have a 7 here, yes or no? 7, and you have to subtract 3. 1, 2, 3. What you will get? Yes, 4. So 444 we are getting as a difference when you are subtract from 796 with the 351, and you can see here this is a symbol of subtraction. This is a symbol of subtraction. Then come to here, how to subtract vertically. Vertically means what you have to do, you have to arrange the given numerals in the form of columns. You have to arrange them in columns according to their places. Then you have to start to subtract, children. So what we have now? 9,638 we have, and 5,116 we have. So you can see there the number from from you are subtracting, okay, the number from which you are subtracted, so that we can tell that is minuend. Tell me, minuend. And then the number which subtracted. So you can see there, children. So this one you can see that, what is this? This is a minuend. Tell me, minuend. What is minuend? The minuend is the number from which we subtract. The number from which we subtract. The first number we can call it as a minuend. Okay, and then this one we can call it as a subtrahend. The subtrahend means the number that we subtract. So this one is subtract. We are going to subtract this number. So this number we can call it as a subtrahend. The number from which we are subtracting. So that number we can call it as a minuend. Minuend and subtrahend. And the result of when you are getting a result here. So from the bigger number with a small number, you are going to subtract. No, if you subtract that, you are getting one result there. So that result you can call it as a difference. I hope all of you are understood. Minuend, subtrahend and difference. What is minuend, children? The minuend is the number from which we subtract. The number from which we subtract. And this one, the number which subtracted. So that number we can call it as a subtrahend. The result we can call it as difference. Okay, let's start to subtract now. So we have a 8 and 6. From 8 we have to subtract 6. So 8 we have 5, 6 7, 8. Okay, you have to subtract 6 here. What you will get? 2. You have to write here 2. And 3 we have 3 and subtract 1. 1 we have to subtract. What you will get? 2. Very good. And then here we have a 6 there. 6 and subtract 1. Just subtract 1. What you will get? Yes, 5. You have to write according to their places. Okay. And 9. 9 we have and subtract 5. So what you will get? 4. So from here we get the difference, the 4,522. 4,522 we are getting by subtracting these two numerals. I hope all of you are understood how to subtract vertically and how to subtract horizontally. Let's see the subtraction of 4 digits numerals. So here you can see there we have a 7,896 from 8,094 children. So how we can, commonly we are using by, so writing these numerals in a column. Okay, just write down, and if they are asking like this, from means what? So you have to subtract this one. So this is a subtrahend. Okay, and from the which number you are subtracting. So this one, from this number you are going to subtract. Yes or no? So this is a minuend. You have to write first this one. Okay, so write down 8,094. Write down first, and then minus symbol you have to write, and the subtraction symbol is minus. You have to write this one, and this you have to write down. The 6 is in 1's place, 9 is in 10's place, 8 is in 100's place, and 7 is in 1000's place. Okay, so according to their places you have to arrange them. Then start to subtract first. So you can see there it is very easy to subtract because we have a minuend, the bigger digits. Every digits are big one. So it is very easy to subtract, children. But here we have a small digit. How it possible from the small digit to subtract the big digit? It is very difficult. Yes or no? So I will tell you how to subtract this one. You have to take one borrow from the next number or the next digit, whatever there in left hand side digit. From that you have to take one as a borrow. Only one we are taking always, children. That method you should follow when you are going to subtract. So see here we have a 4. From the 4 we can't subtract 6. So take one borrow from the next digit. We have a 9 here. We have a 9. Yes, no. We have a 9 here. So from the 9 we are taking 1 as a borrow. And what? 9 becomes what? Yes, 9 becomes 8. 9 becomes 8. Okay. And 4 becomes 14. How? You have to write this digit, whatever there. And one borrow you have to write left hand side. So write this 14. Okay, so 14. Now you can easily subtract the 14 minus 6. So 14 minus 6. What you will get? What you will get? Yes, 8. You are getting 8. Yes or no? So 14 minus 6 is 8. And then, so 8 we have. Again, you have to consider this one. 8 minus 9 is possible? No, because 8 is so a small number when compared to 9. So what you have to do? You have to take again borrow from the next digit. So what you have to do? Here you have to go with this. So we have a 0 here. Listen it. We have a 0. There is no digits to take a borrow from there. So what you have to do? You have to go next number. See the next digit. So here we have a 8. First you have to take borrow. If we have a 8 and take one borrow, it becomes 7. First it becomes 7. And if you take one borrow here, 0 become 10. The 0 you have to write here and one borrow you have to write like this. It becomes 10. Now it becomes 10. Now you can take one borrow from 10 here. Yes or no? So 10 become what? 10 we have So 10 we have, 1 we are taking a borrow here. So 10 become 9, 10 become 9 and 8 become 18. 8 become 18. Now you can subtract 18 from 18 with the 9. So 18 minus 9, 9. 18 minus 9 is 9. Okay. And now we have a 9 here. You have to see this one. So 9 we have 9 minus 8 is 9 minus 8 is 1. Isn't it? It's very easy. So 7 minus 7 is 0. How? If you have a 7 there, 7. So let's subtract 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So nothing will be there. Okay. So 0 you have to write. Totally what we get there? So 198. So here I will tell you one method, children, how to check whether it is correct or not. We have to check, no. So how to check? We have one rule there to check the given answer is correct or not. How to check? We have one rule there. That is, if you add, this one is minuend. Yes or no? I will show you in first letter. Minuend, and this one is subtrahend. Yes or no? Subtrahend. And this one is difference. The difference. Okay. If you add these two, subtrahend and difference, if you add these two, you will get minuend. So if we got minuend correctly, the answer is correct. Okay. Let's check. Yes. First you have to take the subtrahend. So subtrahend, what we have a subtrahend here? You can take subtrahend 7896, and then what we have 198 as a difference. Take difference. So 198. There is no thousands place, children. So leave it that one and plus mark. Write down the plus there. So just add it. Okay, add. So 6 plus 8. 6 plus 8. 6 we have, just 8 count. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 we have here. So right hand side digit you have to write down and left hand side you have to carry over to the next place. Isn't it? Have you remembered the addition? Yes. And add. So 1 plus 9, 10. 10 plus 9, 19. Listen it. 19 we got now. So 9 you write down and 1 take a carry over to the next place. Yes. Okay. And then add 1 plus 8, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. 10 we got now. So write down 0 here and 1 take a carry over to the next place. Okay. And then now add 1 plus 7 is 8. 1 plus 7 is 8. Now check out there what will be the minuend. So this one is a minuend. See here. So 8094. 8094. We got it. Yes or no? This is the method to subtract the 4 digits numeral by borrowing. Okay. In the type of borrowing. And then how to check the answer whether it is correct or not? You have to take a subtrahend and the difference. If you add these two, you will get minuend. Okay, minuend you will get. So we have a minuend 8094. So now we got a 8094. How we can write? If you add subtrahend plus difference. So if you add subtrahend and difference, what you will get? So you will get minuend. Minuend. So you will get a minuend. Okay. This is the way to subtract the 4-digit numerals with the borrowing method, and then how to check whether it is correct or not. This is the method you have to check. Understood? I hope all of you are understood, children. So see children, we can see more examples about subtraction. See here, if they have given you 9638 minus 5116. How to subtract this one? This is without borrowing, this one is with borrowing children. See carefully, we have to arrange them in a column according to their places. First, if they are asking like this, so you have to write this one, the first numeral as a first and second numeral as a second. If they have written like this, if in the form of, they can ask you the question like this, that is, see here. So subtract 5116 from 9638. They can ask like this also. First you have to write this one. After from which number is that number you have to take as a minuend. Okay. So by in this they have given like this. So what you have to do? You have to write first this one, 9638. Okay. And then so first this minus you have to write here, and this one arrange there. First you have to write in subtrahend, like arrange like this according to their places. 6 is in ones place, 1 is in tens place, 1 is in hundreds place, and 5 is in thousands place. Okay, let's start to subtract. So 8 we have, 6, 8 is big number, so subtract 8. What you will get? 8 and 6 subtract 2 you will get, yes, 2 right now. And then 3 minus 1, 2. 6 minus 1, 5. 9 minus 5, 9 minus 5, 9 you have, and subtract 5 from there, so you will get 4. So what finally we got? 4622. It is very easy to subtract from big number to small number without borrowing method. So here we have to follow borrowing. Okay, how to follow? See here. First, according to the rule, write down the first digit and first number, and write down this symbol minus, and this one place like this. So second, subtrahend you have to place according to their places. In some cases there will no, so thousands place, that's why. So write down 7 is in tens place, 1 is in hundreds place, and 2 is in thousands place. And just see here, in ones place we have a 8 and 9. So 8 is a small number, small, yes or no? So what we have to do? We want help 1 from a next digit. See here, we have 0 here. Okay, how can it give ones there? So no, just go to see next one, next left hand digit. Here also 0, there is no help. So next go to next digit. We have a 4. So from 4 we can take 1 as a borrow. Okay, so take 1 as a borrow. 4 we have 1 as a borrow. So what it become? 4 become 3. 4 become 3. Okay, and if you give 1 borrow to 0, 0 become 10. So this one 0 as it is write down, and 1 borrow like this 10. Okay, now this 0 become 10. Now when 0 becomes 10, you can, this 10 can give 1 to this digit, this place, yes or no? So now we can take here 10 becomes 9, and if you give, if this take 1 borrow from here, 0 become 10 now. Understood? Carefully look at, and then now this tens place becomes 0. Tens place become 10 now. So now it can give 1 to the 8. So 8 can take borrow from tens place, that is 1. So 8 become what? 8 you have to write, and 1 borrow 18. Okay, so 18 minus, now 18 is a big number. So when it becomes 18, the 10 becomes 9 children. The 10 becomes 9, isn't it? When it gives 1 to that, the 10 become 9. So now 18 we have a big number. So we can easily subtract 9 from 18. 18 minus 9 is 9. And then now we have a 9 here, isn't it? So 9 minus 7. 9 minus 7 is 2. 9 minus 7 is and then here we have a 9 again. So 9 minus 1 is 8. 9 minus 1 is 8, and 3 minus 1, 3 minus 2, 3 minus 2 is 1. So this is the method to subtract the given 4-digit numeral with borrowing. Okay, so you can see here we have a 2 zeros. If there is 0 is there in the place, so you have to go to next left hand side digits to take a borrow. Okay, so when you will get the numeral, so that from that numeral you can take a 1 as a borrow, and it becomes less. 1 you have to make it less there, so 4 becomes 3, and this 0 becomes 10 by taking 1 borrow, and then when it gives 1 to that, 10 becomes 9 and this 0 becomes 10, and again when it gives 1 to this one's place, so 10 become again 9 and 8 become 18. Then you can start to subtract, children. I hope all of you are understood. So dear student, I hope all of you are understood about the subtraction of 4-digit numerals with borrow and without borrowing, and how to subtract horizontally and vertically. I hope all of you are understood. Thank you.